Please open the Golden Book. Rank 11. Year 11. The third line of the scripture. The third line of the scripture. There is also a scholar who is fortunate. Several aspects will stand upright in their heart, firm and unmovable, diligently practicing without encountering obstacles. Today we continue to introduce further Amitabha Buddha, Bay, West. At this time, it is with a past identity. Become a monk, apprentice under a master to learn the way. It was previously introduced. His natural endowments of high talent and courage. During the process of study and practice, he surpassed his peers. Today we continue to look at this scripture. There is also a scholar who is fortunate. Immediately mindful, leaving the town with a focused heart. The book is unique, profoundly deep, that is to say, numerous. His virtues, his great vow, surpasses some of the masses. That is, surpasses some bodhisattvas. In this spot, we need to understand and should also learn from all Buddhas and Tathagatas in the causal ground, the great undertaking of the East. We are now also making great undertakings in India. The surface is made. Can the vow be fulfilled? This is the query. If the vow made can be fulfilled completely and perfectly, 100% to the heart, then this vow is extraordinary. If the vow, although made, can also be achieved, but not done perfectly, then the vow is lacking. In many ways, ordinary people make vows every day, but never fulfill them. Oh, this is the study practice of there be achievement. What does the scholar's aspiration in the hidden teachings refer to? In general, it refers to the undertaking of the four great vows. Compared to Jesus, this is discussed in the 6th section on page 48. Although there are 48 vows, take it up, it still doesn't exceed The four great vows. These four great vows are a general statement. What does 48 mean? 48 shows. The four great vows are to be fulfilled 100%. This is where its uniqueness lies. The first vow in the four great vows. How sentient beings are many, I vow to save them all. We also make this vow often in group practice settings, in times of separation. We also recite this for great vows, precept. Reciting is one thing, but is there a method? That's hard to say. It's not as simple as just reciting and making the vow. Everyone makes a vow. The way each person makes their vow is different. It has already been inherited. The vow's philosophy is clearly stated. Beings are many. It's not limited to the city we live in, nor is it limited to this one country, nor is it limited to this one planet. Innumerable and boundless refers to the entire universe and Dharma realm. Do we have such a vast mind? Now, fellow students, you all have some scientific knowledge. Knowing that in space there are many, many planets. The number of planets? It's impossible to count them quietly. And among these planets, certainly it's not just Earth that has human inhabitants. There are indeed higher forms of life. Scientists believe the number of planets inhabited by higher forms of life is still very, very many. So, what they refer to as higher forms of life is limited to the animals we are discussing today. Plants refer to these two categories. Buddha on the 6 realms, and the concept of the 6 realms, the 6 to 40. During the time of Shakyamuni, Buddha, that is to say, 2,500 years ago, in ancient India, many religious figures, they acknowledged, they affirmed. How do we know? It's all seen in deep meditation. That's how we know. In deep meditation, we break through time and space. To be honest, today we Buddhists talk about letting go of attachments. As mentioned by scientists in the horizontal field, the maintenance of 10 different dimensions of space What is referred to as three-dimensional space, four-dimensional space, five-dimensional space, and even infinite dimensional space? Scientists understand. They know there are such phenomena in the universe, but currently can't figure out a way to break through. From this, we can know today's observations by people in the world. No matter what kind of scientific instruments are used to observe space, to be honest, they can only observe three-dimensional space. At most, they can observe up to four-dimensional space. Beyond that, they can't see. It's not something that scientific instruments can achieve. This means modern times. There are many legends about seeing this outer space. Flying tools, which people generally call flying saucers. Many situations have also been discovered. There are even legends about astronauts and aliens having once landed on our Earth. Now, in general bookstores, there are many books and publications reporting on these. Is it really true? It's very likely. Well, like the flying saucers in the legends, I have seen them with my own eyes. I believe these things exist. When I saw it, I wasn't the only one. Many friends around me saw it at the same time. And the next day, it was also published in the newspapers. Many people saw it. These indicate that anyone who can see them, when aliens come to Earth, they still belong to the human realm within the 6 realms. They are not from the heavenly realm. If beings from the heavenly realm were to come to our world, why would they need tools? They wouldn't need flying tools, would they? Needing flying tools means they are from the human realm, not the heavenly realm. From this we can understand. The Buddha tells us in the scriptures that the mind has 28 layers. This is the teaching domain of Shakyamuni Buddha. It's called a Great Thousand World. The Buddha tells us that there are countless great thousand worlds like this. In space, they are infinite and boundless. There's no way to calculate them, referred to as the number of grains of sand in the Ganges. So many worlds. To be honest, does every world have sentient beings? Why can we be so certain? The Buddha explained a principle to us in the scriptures. We have unwavering faith in this principle. What is this principle? The dependent. Retribution arises from the proper retribution. If you look at the texts in the Yogacara school, it is explained very clearly. It talks about the formation of the Dharma realm. Initially, it starts with a single thought of ignorance, leading to the existence of two, and from ignorance, it transforms into the three realms. The three realms refer to the conditions for the rise of the universe. Role of from the aspect of ignorance. The division of perception arises. The division of form comes. The look of the environment. So how could there be a planet without people of proper retribution living there? How it show dependent retribution? How you say it doesn't make sense. So now, human technology on Earth has achieved some initial success. Our astronauts have also landed on the moon. This proves that no one was sane on the moon. People didn't see if there are ghost pillars on the Earth or the moon. They just can't see them. There are ghost pillars on Earth. Occasionally, people do see ghosts. There are immortals living here. Our Earth is a thriving place where all coexist. Records from Tang Dynasty. Stage. Great Sage, Bamboo Forest Temple is the Bodhimanda of Manjushri Bodhisattva. Someone once encountered it. Your compassion, kindness, and beauty are exceptional. Reciting until mistakenly reaching death, harmed people causing sores. Sought help from Venerable Kanaka. Venerable Kanaka is an arhat. He was present in Sichuan. Those a connection to him saw him. After recovering from the illness, they left the site, looked back, and the site was gone, turned into a barren mountain. So we know. The sites of bodhisattvas, arhats, celestial beings, and the dwellings of spirits are places we humans cannot see. Just because we can't see them doesn't mean they don't exist. Today we can only say that there are no humans on the moon. No animals that we are familiar with. The variety of animals is extremely complex. There are some animals that humans cannot see. So we can only speak of the animals familiar to us humans. There might even be creatures that we cannot see with the naked eye on these planets. In the Medicine Buddha Sutra, it tells us that the moonlight bodhisattva and sunlight bodhisattva are not only within the moon. There are bodhisattvas residing there. Even within the fiery ball of the sun, there are bodhisattvas residing. This state is as described in the Avatamsaka Sutra. An inconceivable state of liberation. It's beyond what we ordinary people can imagine. The world is vast, and there's no shortage of wonders. The types of sentient beings, the groups and distinctions are numerous. Also, they are immeasurable and boundless. In the context of Sihong endeavor, we must resolve to transcend the gambler's mindset for all sentient beings. When you talk about how vast the mind is, for sentient beings, our six senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, contact today. We must save them. If we can't abstain, we know for sure there is a reason. If we can't abstain, it's because our abilities aren't restored. We are certain it exists. We believe in the words of the Buddha. The Buddha is a true speaker, and there is absolutely no doubt about the Buddha. And the words spoken by the Buddha. It's definitely not a myth. It's definitely not a prophecy. The Buddha wants us to verify each and every one of them. In practice, it is about faith and action. We need to prove and verify the Buddha's words. We need to truly understand and realize the vastness of the Dharma realm. All sentient beings, whether we can see them now or not, are closely related to us. If I don't care about them, we often think of them. So in the vow to save all sentient beings, which are boundless, this aspiration is included. It encompasses everything in the vastness of space and the Dharma realm. What does this mean for animals? In modern terms, care for them. We use a sincere heart, a pure, equal, and greatly compassionate heart to care for all sentient beings. Cherish sentient beings. If sentient beings need help, as long as we have the ability to do so, we must lend a helping hand. We must help. If we lack the strength to help, we should sincerely bless them. The meaning of saving. In order to help all sentient beings. It is often said in Buddhism. In the Buddha's teachings, not a single person is abandoned. Look at how great this aspiration is. Not a single sentient being is forsaken. This matter only a Buddha can accomplish. Even Bodhisattva cannot achieve it perfectly. Only a Buddha can do it perfectly, let alone us. So, we should vow to help all sentient beings. First of all, we must cultivate ourselves to attain Buddhahood. Why is that? To reach the state of a Buddha. Our wisdom, our abilities will be fully restored. Our eyes, open them. Clouds view the void and the Dharma realm. We can see the changes in the pure void realm clearly. Just like the Buddha described in the sutras, as if it's right in front of us, like we're face to face. Seeing it so carefully and clearly. Often using it as an example. Reading from a distance, it's easy to find. Easy to find is something we Chinese hold on to. The distance we hold on to is very close. Sitting here, the examples I give you are not just 80, probably more than 20 feet away. If you want to see that close, isn't it very clear? The land of ultimate bliss is 10 trillion Buddha lands away from us, yet we see it as if it's right in front of us. The ability has been restored. Looking at the smaller things. No need for scientific instruments. We can see the tables and chairs placed in front of us, 4455, and see the atoms, electrons, and particles inside, watching them move inside. This is you, restoration of experimental ability. The function of the eyes, the function of the ears has been restored. We are talking today. Sound waves. Sound waves in the universe are infinite and boundless. We can imagine and understand it. Where do the vibrations that create sound waves come from? As long as there is vibration, there is extension. The amplitude of the vibrations varies. Thus, the length of these waves differs. Today we are discussing this second point. Among many different sound waves, we can only receive a very small portion. We can't hear sounds higher than this pitch, nor can we hear sounds lower than this pitch. This is something everyone can understand and comprehend. If our auditory ability is fully restored, we would be able to hear extremely high sound waves clearly, extremely low ones. 2. We could even hear ants talking in their anthill clearly. If your abilities can't be restored, how can you help everything? Restoring abilities is the most important thing for us right now. How to restore these abilities? The Buddha tells us Avatamsaka. The text in the Sutra of Breaking the Enclosure says, all sentient beings possess the wisdom and virtues of the Tathagata. But due to delusions and attachments, we cannot realize this. The Buddha reveals it in one sentence. He points out the root of our illness. Every one of us has the wisdom of the Tathagata, like the Buddha. Such virtues and abilities, these are the ones I just mentioned.